All right, here we're gonna show you how to use Nova LCT to configure your screen. This is where you take your cabinets and you join them together with the communication. So you've already done the wiring where you run the cat cables from cabinet to cabinet. Now we're gonna tell the software how you did that. Okay, start with Nova LCT right here. Double click. If you get a message, say yes. Wait for it to open. Now it's open. Go to User, Media Player Login. Select your controller, hit connect, and the username is admin, lowercase a, D, M, I, N. And the default password is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Hit OK. Now it's connecting to the screen. Go to screen configuration. Hit next. Choose the communication port. I'm sorry, you don't always have to do this step. It's just that I've got it connected two different ways. So select one of those, but normally you won't need to do that. Hit next. Now this window opens up. The first thing you want to do is you want to do a read from receiving card. Click on that. Just leave this on 1, 1, and 1. Hit OK. So it read successfully. Now it puts all the parameters into the software that is on the receiving cards. At this point, you're done with this step. Next step is to go to the screen connection. Okay, and if you don't have a screen configured, you want to go over here to configure. And at this point, you want to lay out your cabinets. So in this case, your cabinets, this is an 8mm cabinet and 37-inch by 37-inch cabinets, or 960mm by 960mm. And I know those are 120 pixels across those cabinets for the up and down. So you got one receiving card in that one cabinet. So this receiving card is handling 120 pixels by 120 pixels. And we're gonna make a screen that is 6.3 feet high by 9.4 feet wide. So we know to do this on those 960mm by 960mm cabinets that we are gonna have, we're going to have 3 screens across horizontally and 2 screens high. So there's our layout of our cabinets. So if our not our receiving card, I'm sorry, if our sending card that we installed for this screen face is in, let's say, the top left cabinet, we're going to select that. Notice it's a little hard to see here. We can go down here and hit this zoom feature until we can see both 120 by 120 up and down. So now we can read all of it. All right, so now with the way that you ran your net cables from one cabinet to the next, going from one receiving card inside of the cabinet here in the top left, and you routed that network cable through those cabinets over to the next receiving card, you just select these with the same way that you routed your wires. So there's the next one. So we went all the way across the top from left to right, and then on this one we're going to drop down, and then we're going to go here and go back. So that's how we connected our screen. That's how we did the wires when we put it together. And our sending card, the main controller sender card, was mounted inside of the top left cabinet. So this is as you're looking at the front of the cabinets or the front of the LED screen, not from the rear, but from the front. All right, so once we have that like that, we can go to the send to hardware. Now it's sending that mapping out to the screen. So at this point, your screen should become all one. It says it's done it successfully. Hit OK. The next thing that's very important. So it does this to let you verify that it worked correctly. So you're not done at this point. If you just close out of this or unhook, you're going to lose that configuration. So after you've done this, you hit send to hardware and that completed. Now go to save. Hit save. And now it's saving that configuration. So no matter what, when you unhook everything, it remembers. Now it's set. And that's it. After that, you can just X out of here. You can close. Hit yes. And that concludes configuring your new sending card with your new laid out LED screen and how you routed your cables for communication throughout that screen face. Thank you. And if you have any questions, give us a call. Thank you.